If you're like me and you love camping, but you don't think 24 hours is enough time to head out bush and have a good time with your dog, I'm gonna prove you wrong with one of my favorite overnight places within 2 hours of Sydney. Just pulled off Great Western Highway onto Lidsdale State Forest. There's a little turn off, Link Road. It's about 10 k's out of Bathurst. Heading into one of my favourite go-to quick out of Sydney campsites. I had a real hankering to get out this weekend. I've got too much on, but I'm squeezing out Friday. So if you get midday Friday off, you can head out here. It's about 2 hours to get to the dirt road, then maybe 15 to 30 minutes in. I'm gonna drop some air out. There's two sites I wanna put on camera. The main one is where I go down to, it's right on the water. I have driven past another that I want to check out. Haven't spent the night there. Not sure how kosher it is with Nugget. We'll see. Yeah, for now I'll drop some air out and hit the road. Hitting in through Lidsdale can be somewhat of a maze. And by somewhat, I don't even mean somewhat. It is a maze. There's little fire trails everywhere. If you Google map the way to Lidsdale four-wheel drive area, I think, that'll get you there. But it's, yeah, I'll show you later. There's a bit of a hill that you can go down. Don't go down that hill. Google will tell you to, but just don't go down it, whatever you do, unless you're a really experienced four-wheel driver. I saw some people in a video go down it about 2 weeks after I last did, and they did not have a fun time. Anyway, I'm just going to show you where it is now. My car is saying to go this way, but if I put in the four-wheel drive area, it would take me down here. If you go down there, that road is bad. What you want to do if you want to go down here, go out, around and down that way. Just to give you an idea of how steep this is, those trees behind me are straight up and down, obviously. And you can see the gradient on this hill. That's mental. So if you come down this way, getting across isn't fun, but heading back up, that's really not fun either. Okay, it looks like some water's come through here, carved it out a bit and made it a little bit more sensible. But this is, you can see me walking down here, kinda. This is still pretty mental. And then heading up the other side, there's this, and it is a rutted shaly hill. Do not recommend. Definitely a cute little spot though, nice little river and everything. Yeah, it's really cute, but don't do it. Just take the easy road. There's nothing wrong with the chicken track. Last time I went through this, it was a bit over balls deep at the other end, so I'm just gonna check out what it's like. Yeah, a lot less current, a lot less water than last time. So right here was balls deep last time I was here, and it had a big current. You couldn't see those rocks. The whole thing was underwater. So I'm pretty good for this. I think this is the other side of the campground I wanted to check out. It doesn't look bad. There's a bit of wood and everything here. So I'm pretty keen just to camp up here. The sun's going down. I did want to cook a pizza tonight. Puff pastry pizza. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'll push through. I'll see how long it'll take to get to the other spot. But I reckon this might be the go for tonight. Just found another cute little spot, literally 100 meters up the river. Yeah, this is pretty cute. Right on the river, even a little bit of sandy patch with the last bit of sun. I'll miss that tonight because I want dinner. But yeah, this is really pretty. I like this. This is good. For the sake of time, I've come up around a ridge. The other road was marked as close due to damage. I'm not risking a fine. That other campsite, I don't know if you can see it, but it's down there. There's a little car there, so I'm just gonna leave old mate alone and head back to that little dam that was there. I think that's a really nice spot too. Mate, this is actually amazing. This is good for a little bath. This is, almost balls deep. I think someone's built this little, few little otters have come in and built this little dam. That's pretty cool. Today I'm going to cook puff pastry campfire pizza. For this you need puff pastry, onion, tomato, maybe some shrooms, salami, polenta. I cannot express how key polenta is to making pizza. Cheese, bacon, and some jalapenos. You're gonna love it. So first off the bat, we get our puff pastry. This has been in the freezer for a while, so it could be hit or miss. Looking like a miss. No, that's all right, it's fair game. Oh, I've got one shot. I did leave this over the engine bay, specifically over where the turbo was, to defrost it. I wonder if I've got any more. Yeah, that'll be all right. I'm just gonna send it. First step, let's make the pizza round. So for this, I'm just gonna get the trivet from the oven, pop it down, push it, get rid of, yeah, this is not gonna work. Yeah, I definitely fucked that pastry. Now this is where the polenta comes in. The polenta is, as I said, super important. Flour won't work, really. Don't try it. Don't let anyone else tell you it'll work. Get your polenta, sprinkle it around. This helps maintain a nice crispy base. You really can't have too much. It won't stick that well, so it's not an issue. So I'm gonna get my pastry, pop it down, and this is the hit or miss part, because I half cooked this pastry on the turbo. First step, get a fork. This is actually really important. I know you might not think so, but what it does is it stops the pizza from bubbling. And when you get bubbles in your pizza, I'm not a fan, because all the topping gets pushed aside and it's no good. So just stick a bunch of, tap it, you don't need to puncture it. I have. Yeah, I have punctured it. Tommy pizza sauce. Splurge it around. Now, want a bit of cheese? On pizza, you don't want heaps of cheese, believe it or not. If you do too much cheese, it just doesn't cook, goes sloppy, and it's a bit shit. Stuff that we don't particularly want to cook too hard, that's what we put on the bottom. So like tomato, that'll go on the base. Stick that in the oven for about 14-15 minutes. Pile a bunch of coals on top and happy days. Let's see how we go. This is why I need a Zippo. Hot coals are the only thing that's going to get the top of the oven hot enough. You could try it if you had like heaps of glowing coals straight out of the fire, you might be right, but I'm using the actual coal. Okay, I've got my pizza. Fire's like right down. You don't want to burn this sucker. You know what, I'm actually going to rotate that, because that's... I just don't want to risk it off the edge. Do a bit of a Rohan black off that. No, I just put a bit more heat back. Yeah, there we go, that's about right. That's what rough, it's probably a bit more than I had last time. So getting my pizza on, lid on. Gonna lift that up a bit. And then, the important part, again, look how hot they are. I don't know if you can see that, but that's hot. 6:47, so I'll pull that off about 7 o'clock on the dot. Oh, look at that. That's fucking gorgeous. I'm getting a Zippo. Fucking still needs more time. I would not have doubted this, except that Harry sent me a video calling me a narcissist because I made him burn all his pizzas. You know what? No, Harry, you're wrong. You need more heat on the bottom. He said 10%. I originally said 70-30. Don't believe me, ask him. But yeah, 70 on top, 30 underneath. Yes, I did let the fire die down a lot last time. This is still working. Oh, you know what that means. Time for more beer. Yeah, it's still not firm. Maybe it's just because it was shit pastry. As I said, and as you probably saw, it looks a bit rancid. But that is not even remotely burnt. All right, look at that. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my pizza with questionable dough at best. Like, I think puff pastry works. It is amazing, but I think maybe just use fresh pastry and not the last sheet that's sitting in the bottom of your fridge. Last one was good. Go check out the Instagram reel. Last one was amazing. That is hot, but absolutely delicious. Definitely recommend it. Stick with the 70-30 if you're using foil underneath. I do reckon that was it. But yeah, otherwise, puff pastry pizza, it is delicious. This is a spectacular spot. Got a little bit of beach here, nice little dam bit there that's been built by someone. Deep water on the other side, enough for a little bath. Might do that once it warms up a little. Camp up there, overlooking the water. It's all I could hear all night was just that water running, a couple of animals moving, but absolutely drop dead gorgeous. My only complaint, if I had one, was that I got the sun through the tent at 6 AM in the morning. But not a bad place to wake up. I've had a pretty sweet morning, cooked up some brekkie, lounged around with Nugget, went for a little walk across, hung out at the beachy bit. Yeah, might push on, show you that original campsite that I was going to go to if this one didn't work out. But yeah, really happy. It's only about 5 or 10 minutes down the road, I think. So yeah, pack up camp, head over and show you what's going on. Okay, so right here we're coming up to one of my favourite parts of Lidsdale. It's where you come through and you cross the Cox's River, and just at the end of that you wade through a little bit of bush and you'll get to this special campsite that I really like. But I'll show you some footage. It is super cool. Okay, I'm here. This is my normal go-to one night camping spot that is dog friendly, officially dog friendly. If you do find it, watch out for this hole. That is a lot deeper on one side than you think. When I'm trying to get my car out, it's a pretty sketchy angle. Anyway, this is the spot. Look at this, right on the water. Someone's left some rubbish in the fire, I'll pick that up. Yeah, it's gorgeous. You can see Fire Truck Hill up there in the distance, and you will definitely hear cars going up and down that all day. Every now and then you'll hear a snap or a break. It's kind of good entertainment. Sorry guys if you've broken something. But yeah, it's a nice little spot, perfect for bringing down a little kayak or a stand-up paddleboard. It's nice and smooth. You won't catch much in this part of the Coxes. You've got to head a bit further down towards the towards Lake Lyle Dam. But yeah, it's a stunning little spot and I absolutely love it. It is my go-to out of Sydney. Okay, that's it, 24-hour camping trip done and dusted. I'm about to hit the blacktop, just put some air in the tyres, let Nugget out for a little bit more of a walk. Hope you enjoyed it. Any feedback, let us know. Anything you want to see, any places you want to know about, pop it down in the comments. If you can, follow us on Instagram, send us some love. We'd love to know who's following, who's watching, what's going on. See you on the next one. Just remember, if you're in a four-wheel drive club, or even if you're not, don't park up and have a barbecue in the middle of the track. Make sure some cars can get through, please. Anyway, catch you on the next one.